participate, I'm going to give you the guitar lesson on how to play a song. There's a couple things first I want to go over, like the fingers. Your index finger is finger 1, middle 2, ring is 3, and pinky is 4. And the strings, the bottom string, which is kind of weird to me, is string 1, and this one's string 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you get the point. And, well, you tune it, how I remember how to tune a guitar is Eddie, A, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie, and E, A, Eddie, and E, A, D, G, B, E is the standard tuning. So, but I actually give you a lesson how to play. I'm going to tune the guitar, and you can do that using a tuner, obviously. And so I'm going to tune the guitar real fast. Now the guitar's in tune, you're ready to get started. Okay. Now it's time for the chords in the song. This song contains a good bit about amount of chords. I would say there, I don't know how many, probably a little bit more than that, give or take 7 maybe, let me count real fast. Yeah, 6 or 7. But the chords, you can use anchor fingers, which are very helpful in most chords. Like these, your 3 and 4 fingers will be on the 1 and 2 strings the entire song, and you play the song by moving your 1 and 2 fingers. Okay. The first chord is a 4-finger G. To play a G, you place your 1 and 2 your 1 finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and your index finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Your 3rd finger goes on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and your 4th finger goes on the 1st string, 3rd fret. That's a G. And then you go to a C add 9 by the 2 bottom fingers and stay the same. And the 1 and 2 fingers both move down a string, so that finger 1 will end up being on string 4, fret 2. And finger 2 is on string 5, fret 3. And then you go to a G with an F sharp in the bass, and that is just moving your 1 finger up to string 6. The middle finger, you don't use it on this chord, but it's helpful to keep it up here, so when you do have to change to a different chord, it's there and ready. And a G with a B in the bass, you do by moving your index finger down 1 string to string 5, 2nd fret. Then after that you move to an E minor, and you do that by leaving all the fingers in the same spot, except you place your middle finger down on string 4, fret 2. Yeah, that sounds kind of weird, but okay. And then you go to a D suspended, which is putting your middle finger or your index finger down, doesn't matter which one, on string 3, fret 2. And the reason you play the D suspended instead of the normal D, which is this, you play the D suspended so that you can keep your 2 anchor fingers there. Okay? Those are the chords in the verse. Now the chorus is kind of similar, except it goes in a different pattern. You go from a G, which you already know, to an A minor, which is just moving your index finger, or your 1 finger, down to string 4, fret 2. Okay, and then after that you go back to the C add 9, and then you go to an E minor 7, a different E minor. This one, instead of having the index finger there, you just have it here. To make it easy to change back to the G, back to the E minor, then back to the D, and then you go back to the G. And that's the chorus of the song. Now the intro to the song is the same as the verse. So it's just kind of simple. Okay? Time for the strumming pattern. Like in every song, there's a lot of strumming patterns to each song. But to me, I prefer there's two I really like. And the one I prefer is down, up, up, down, up, up. And you pause a little bit before you do the up strokes. And the other pattern I like is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And that pattern works good too, but I prefer the down, up, up one, just because it's a little simpler. And that's all for strumming patterns. Before you can actually play the song, you have to be able to combine the strumming pattern and the chord changes. In this song, it's pretty easy. Use the strumming patterns down, up, up, down, up, up. Because you go. See how you change on the upstroke. So after you do a full circle of the strumming pattern, you change. It makes it really easy. That makes it easy to change because you don't have to change in the middle of the strumming pattern, like the strumming pattern was down, up, down, up, something like that random. You had to change in between ups. It'd be harder than having to do the full circle of the chord change before you change. So that makes combining the strumming pattern, and the chord change is pretty simple, and the strumming pattern is the same throughout the song, and the chord change is the same except the few minor changes in between the verse and the chorus of the song. So that's how you combine the strumming pattern and the chords. Okay, it's time to play the song. This is the most fun part about guitar. It's kind of boring leading up to it, but once you get to play the song and learn how to play the song, it gets fun. So I'm going to play a verse and a chorus. I'm not going to play the whole song for you because it's kind of repetitive after one verse and a chorus. It's the same thing. So here we go. Let's play the verse. Okay, that was the verse. That was the chorus. Okay, here's a few hints for playing guitar. One, your fingers will hurt, and that just comes with guitar playing. Eventually your fingers will build calluses and it will stop hurting. And so that just goes away. It just takes a while. So keep playing, don't get discouraged by that. Another thing is guitar playing doesn't come easy. You won't get it your first try. It'll take many times of messing up to get it right. Just keep playing, eventually you'll get it right. You can get tab off the internet pretty easily. Just type in guitar tabs on Google and you'll get thousands of websites with guitar tabs, but they're not always right. You gotta be careful with it, and the best way to get them right is through your iPod or listening to the actual song. If you listen to the actual song, you can hear how the band actually plays the song, and it'll help you get the song right, obviously, because it's the way they play it and it's the way it was meant to be played. So those are just a few helpful hints.